Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this digital illustration in the app IBIS PAINT X. So this is going to be easy illustration and I will share the techniques, tricks we can use to create this very easily using the basic tools available. So let's get started. First, I'm opening my IBIS PAINT X app and here either you can use any default size ranges available, and here I'm using the Android wallpaper size. So even if you want, you can use that size as well. So first, in the first layer, just go to the draw filter and choose parallel gradation and choose any gradation that works well for you. And here I'm going to create a portrait with the gradient background. So I'm choosing this color. So this is going to be a night illustration. So I'm keeping the background dark. So I feel I should add some more darkness. So just click on this corner. You will get another color point so that you can add any color if you want. Just adjust the colors like this. And now I got a little bit more dark at the top. So this is what I want. Just click on the tick. And this is our background. Now in the next layer, just create a layer and here I'm going to draw the moon. For drawing the moon exactly in the same size, so here I'm going to give you some simple tricks. Just in this layer we're not going to draw. Actually this is only for the reference. So just create a dot here. So I'm going to draw all the circles keeping this dot as a center. So using the lasso fill tool along with circle tool and using some mild lavender color and white color, I'm going to draw these moons and moon's radiation in a step-by-step look. So here I will show you the tricks. Just this is the layer I'm going to draw. Keep that dot as a center. So that dot is on the another layer. Make sure it is on the another layer. And here I'm going to draw moon step by step. So this is the radiation of the moon however on the sky. So I'm just increasing the opacity of the laser fill tool like this to create that step by step look like this. Then I'm filling with white color at the center. So this is going to be a moon and I'm just deleting that reference layer where I had that red color point. So now I'm going to add the stars. So this stars is going to be behind the moon. So I just moved the layer to the bottom of the moon and I change the blending mode to add. And here I'm using glitter 1 add brush. So to get some variations in the brightness color of the stars, you can use the dark shades as well. So here I'm using this purple color to create some faded like stars, and then using lighter colors to create some brighter stars, as well as I'm using the white color for creating very bright stars. So this is how I create that star background. Now I'm going to create a new layer and here I'm going to draw the uh, you know desert. So here the desert is also going to be purple one. So choose the darker color. I'm using the darkest color that I had at the top of that gradation. So using the lasso fill tool, I'm drawing this sand mountain. And here I'm going to add the wave light shades. So here use the lasso tool and select like this. Now I'm going to add the shade. Make sure you switch on the alpha lock for the layer and using the pink color and using the airbrush triangle to create this shading. Make sure you reduce the opacity of this layer to get the better result like this. Now go to lasso. Instead of erasing, just click on the invert area selection, and here you can see we immediately selected the another half of that mountain without making too much effort, just by clicking on that invert selection area. And here I'm going to add some mild lavender shade that I used for creating that moon's radiation. So I'm adding little bit of shade here. Now just remove selection. So in the same way, I'm going to draw two more mountains, sand mountains or desert, what you call it. So in same technique, like this, then use the invert selection area and add the mild shade using the same airbrush triangle. One more mountain again. So this is very easy technique. Also, it gives very beautiful result like this. Don't add too much shade here. So we want that place to be darker. So now our desert mountains are ready. Now I'm going to create a layer below these mountains and I'm going to draw the clouds. First, I'm trying overlay blending mode and here I'm going to draw the clouds. So this is going to be a cute digital illustration. So I'm going to create the clouds in a cute way. So I'm using the lasso fill tool along with a circle tool and going to create multiple circles. Also ellipse to create this like this. Create multiple circles. You don't need to draw everything using the normal brush. Instead, you can try this method to create the shapes. Okay, now it's almost ready. So if you feel like it is very thick or you want to change the position, just use the transform tool and adjust the size, length using the perspective form option. Likewise, I created two more clouds. So now our clouds are little bit faded at the bottom. So I'm using the airbrush eraser to erase at the bottom of each cloud like this to make it little bit transparent. And I feel like I should change the blending mode of this layer. I don't feel satisfied with this. Just I'm choosing the hard light instead of that overlay. Yeah, I also feel like this is so much disturbing, so I just erased that cloud. Now it's much better. Now at the top of all this, I'm going to start adding the meteorites or shooting stars. We can call it that. Yeah, shooting stars. So for that, I'm using the airbrush triangle to create a dot. First of all, this and using the lasso tool, I'm going to make some small line like this, and I'm going to add the shade. Why am I doing this is to is because I'm going to create some gradiently faded or increasing shooting star. To create that look, I'm using this technique. So in the same way, it looks better. In the same way, I'm going to draw two more shooting stars. Same technique. Make sure you draw that lasso selection properly in the same size. Okay, now I'm adjusting it a little bit like this, more parallel to that previous one. Now one more. Okay, now I'm adjusting this little bit, just tilting it so that like everything starts from the same line. So to create that look. And I also feel I have to adjust them a little bit. So using perspective font to adjust the angle like this. Okay, yeah. Now it looks perfect. And here I'm going to draw another planet which is far away from the view. So for that I'm using the lasso fill tool along with the circle tool and drawing this circle with the same color as the background so that it looks faded away on one side. So I'm just switching on the alpha lock and using the airbrush to add the shade like this. So due to the reflection of this moon or sun, there is a glow on that planet in one side. So to create that look, I'm adding shade like this. Now I'm just creating a clipping layer with the overlay blending mode to add some details for that planet. So I'm using the laser fill tool and using the same dark purple color that I used for the background as well as for the planet. So like this. Now I'm just changing the blending mode of the planet to light color. Now it looks better and everything is ready. So just save this as PNG. And here is our final illustration. I hope you like this tutorial, learn something new from me, and learn some more techniques on how to use the tools. So, if so, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and like this video, share this, and also check all other videos from my channel. Thank you for watching.